The root of education is bitter, but the fruit is sweet, Aristotle once said. This moment calls for a great celebration for reaping the fruits of your success amidst adversities. Graduation ceremony is always a moment of rejoicing and thanksgiving, where it makes the commencement of more uncertain and more challenging part of man's quest for a better life and future. This year's theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, encourages you, future leaders, to strive hard for the continuous success of our nation. Welcome to Felicitas Lawa Panos Elementary School Graduation Ceremony, School Year 2020-2021.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bangaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihingi, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitingin. Lumalang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Life is short, and we do not have much time to gladden the heart of those who travel with us. So be swift to love and make haste to act with kindness and compassion, and the blessing of God Almighty, Creator, Redeemer, and Sustainer, be with us this day and forevermore. Amen.
Hinubog mo kami mula sa kawalan, binigyan mo ng buhay at karangalan. Dati ay sinakop ka ng iba't ibang dayuhan, ngunit sa taglay mong lakas, hindi patatalo kanino man. Mga Muslim, mga Kristiyano at mga iba pang tribo, kami nagkakaisa sa pag-angat ng ngalan mo. Dugot namang iaalay, pumailan lang sa paggabay. Patuloy kang bigyang puri, kami sa'yo'y nawiwili. Mabuhay ka, Reyong Dose. Malawak masagana ang iyong lupain, pati buong bansa'y umaasa sa iyong mga hain. Sa pagsikat ng araw, kay ganda ng iyong tanawin, pinagpala ng may kapal, mabuhay ka, Sok Sargent. Ako, ikaw, tayo, tuno sa kaunlaran, talino at lakas, ihahandog sa bayan. Mga Muslim, mga Kristiyano at mga iba pang tribo, kami nagkakaisa sa pag-angat ng ngalan mo. Dugot naman iaalay, pumailan lang sa paggabay. Patuloy kang bigyang puri, kami sa'yo'y nawiwili. Mabuhay ka, O Reyong Dose.
From the sacred page historic land and the waterfalls of Kiamba. Exotic beauty reigns throughout the land, like in Maasim, Alabel, and Malapatan. Sarangani, there's a reason why your name rhymes with beauty. Behold, thy mountains touch the sky, and your shoreline glimmers under the sun. Truly God-given land, to you, Sarangani, we pledge our lives. Sparkling blue waters of the bay, with nature's rhythm wont to sway, inviting fishers' boats in the poet's mind, truly molded by hands divine. Your spreading highways open wide. Welcome to the province of Sarangani, they mean to say. Paradise in southern Mindanao, my heart and mind to thee I vow. Sarangani, there's a reason why your name rhymes with beauty. Behold, thy mountains touch the sky, and your shoreline glimmers under the sun. Truly God-given land, to you, Sarangani, we pledge our lives. Sarangani, land of beauty, we pledge our lives.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Maalab na pagbati ang ipinaabot sa inyong lahat. Nung nakaraang taon, ang lahat ay nabigla sa pagkakaroon ng pandemya dulot ng COVID-19. Walang sino man ang nakapaghanda na mangyayari ito sa atin. Ang lahat ng bagay noon ay walang kasiguraduhan dahil sa pandemyang ito. Ngunit sa kabila ng lahat ng ito, ay nanatiling handa ang kagawaran ng edukasyon sa pagpapatupad ng Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan upang magpatuloy ang edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya. Ito ay isang naging napakaabalang taon para sa ating mga guro sa paghahanda ng iba't ibang kagamitang panturo at mga pamamaraan ng pagtuturo para sa ating kabataan. Naging bukang bibig ng lahat ang distance learning na naging sentro sa pamamaraan upang maihatid ang edukasyon para sa ating mga kabataan. Sa mga ganitong pagkakataon, ang pagkakaroon ng mabuting pananaw at pagtutulungan ang siya lamang makakatulong upang malampasan natin ang pagsubok na ito. Kaya naman, ngayong araw na ito, ay aking pinasasalamatan ang ating mga guro, mga pinuno ng paaralan, mga supervisor, at mga assistant schools division superintendents, schools division superintendents ng 8 sangay dito sa DepEd Soc-Sargen sa patuloy na pagsisikap upang magawa ang kanilang mga tungkulin para sa pagpapatupad ng edukasyon in the new normal. Ang hindi matatawarang suporta ng mga stakeholders ang siyang nagpapalakas ng ating loob sa pagbibigay ng dekalidad na edukasyon para sa lahat. At ngayon ngang araw na ito ay ating ipinagdiriwang ang pagtatapos ng mga batang naririto ngayon. Ito ay isa lamang patunay ng tagumpay ng kagawaran ng edukasyon sa patuloy na pagbibigay ng dekalidad na edukasyon sa pamumuno ng ating kalihim Leonor Magtolis Briones. Sa mga bumubuo ng Class 2021, my warmest congratulations. Ang nakaraang taong panuruan ay nagbigay sa inyo ng kakaibang pagsubok at karanasan. Alam kong hindi ang ganitong klaseng pagtatapos ang inyong pinapangarap, at ang inyong karanasang ito sa gitna ng pandemya ay nagbigay sa inyo ng kahandaan, ng katatagan sa pagharap sa mga hamon sa buhay. Hayaan ninyong ang ganitong uri ng pagtatapos ay maging inspirasyon ng bawat isa na sa gitna ng anumang krisis ay palaging mayroong mga tao na nakahandang tumulong sa inyo at maging daan para sa patuloy ninyong pagtatagumpay. Ngayong natapos na ninyo lahat ng academic requirements, ay madideklara na kayong mga graduates ng inyong mga paaralan. Ito ay hindi lamang inyong tagumpay, kung hindi tagumpay din ng inyong paaralan, ng komunidad at ng buong sambayanan. Sa inyong patuloy na pag-abot ng inyong pangarap at tagumpay, kayo ay inaasahang patuloy na makikisa sa ating kagawaran, sa ating rehiyon ng Socsargen, upang maipagpatuloy ang ating misyon na nakasaad sa tema ng ating pagdiriwang ngayong Graduation 2021 na kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya sa pamamagitan ng pagbabahagi ng inyong mga karanasan noong school year 2020-2021. Muli, maligayang pagbati sa inyong pagtatapos. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Mabuhay ang mga kabataang Pilipino. Congratulations everyone.
As the school year 2021 closes with graduation and completion ceremonies, we consider it a truly remarkable event for all of us. Workers in the Department of Education, stakeholders and partners in government and private sectors, especially the parents and members of the graduating class, our warmest congratulations to all of us. Together, let us rejoice in this year's theme, Strengthening Quality Education Amidst COVID-19 Pandemic, because the achievement of our learners today proves that education amidst emergencies can continue. The collaborative efforts of teachers, administrators, and stakeholders made it possible for us to overcome the challenges in implementing our basic education learning continuity plan. It has also created opportunities to stakeholders in providing tools and support mechanisms to make various learning modalities fit the situation of our diverse learners. We have witnessed the sacrifice. Yes, we have witnessed the sacrifice of parents, even family members who extended their support and have become crucial partners of teachers in the delivery of education. We also acknowledge the efforts of teachers in their resilience to respond to the demands of basic education amidst the pandemic. We also acknowledge the equally important roles played by each one of us as we realize that together We have become more creative and innovative to levy resources and respond to the pressing need. We have become more drawn to each other, and now finally, we could see that our collaboration could beat the odds of shifting to the new normal in education. My salute to all of you. Seeing the results of this collaborative partnership, I know that whatever crisis that may come ahead of us, we can continue to work together in fighting for the education of our children, the only hope for our brighter future. To our dear learners, as you celebrate the fruit of your hard work and patience today, consider it as an arsenal to combat whatever difficulties that may come your way. Remember that the whole nation is behind your quest to succeed in life. Congratulations at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Binabati ko kayo, mga mahal kong mag-aaral sa inyong pagtatapos sa araw na ito. Kayo ay nabibilang sa katangi-tanging batch 2021. Natatangi sapagkat kayo ay magsipagtapos sa panahon ng isang pandemya. Na kahit pa hindi kayo nakapasok sa silid-aralan, dulot ng pandemyang ito, ay ipinagpatuloy pa rin ninyo ng masigasig at buong husay na ginampanan ang inyong tungkulin bilang isang mag-aaral sa tulong ng inyong mga butihing guro, kaagapay ang inyong mga magulang upang makamit ninyo ang araw ng pagtatapos na ito. Buong tapang ninyong hinarap ang lahat ng hamon ng pagkakataon at matagumpay kayong nakaraos, kaya naman masisilayan sa inyong mga labi ang ngiti ng tagumpay. Totoo, nakakaiba ang seremonya ng ating pagtatapos sa ngayon. Subalit, hindi naman hadlang ang pandemyang ito sa paggawad ng inyong sertipiko ng pagtatapos at karangalan. Bagamat hindi pa lubos na natatapos ang mga panganib na sanhi ng nasabing COVID-19, ating tandaan na hindi biro ang pagpupog, pagsanay, at paghandang ibinahagi sa inyo ng inyong mga guro upang mapagtagumpayan ang anumang hamong inyong kinaharap dahil patuloy nating ibigay ang wastong edukasyon at lalong patatagin kahit ito'y nasa panahon ng pandemya. Walang sinuman ang mahuhuli sa paggamit ng edukasyon. Patuloy namin kayong lilingapin at ihatid ang nararapat na edukasyon para sa inyo. Kaya ang tema na para sa taong ito, na kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, ay naglalayong tumalakay sa ating katatagan at pagharap ng mga pagsubok. Dulot ng sitwasyon ngayon ay maaari pa rin tayong magkaisa sa pagkamit ng iisang layunin, ang paghatid ng edukasyong de kalidad kahit pa sa gitna ng pandemya. Tunay ngang ang araw na ito ay nakagagalak na pagdiriwang, hindi lamang dahil sa pagtatapos ng isa na namang taon ng kaalaman at pagkatuto, ng pagsisikap at pagtiyatsaga ng ating mga mag-aaral. Ito rin ay ang matagumpay na kolaborasyon ng mga magulang, guro, opisyal at manggagawa ng edukasyon, miyembro ng komunidad, at mga partners na stakeholders. Makaaasa kayo na kami ay laging nasa inyong likuran sa pagkamit ng inyong pangarap. Kudos sa inyong lahat, lalo na sa mga magulang na naging kaagapay ng DepEd. Muli, congratulations sa lahat ng mga graduates at completers ng Batch 2021.
Presenting the teachers of Felicitas Lawa Panes Elementary School. Eugene Eric L. Dinopol, Teacher in Charge. Beverly Jane C. Bulawan, Kinderheart Advisor. Maria Corazon B. Relion, Grade 1 Sayote Advisor. Rose May A. Singson, Grade 2 Opal Advisor. Rose May A. Singson, Grade 3 Guava Advisor. Eugene Eric L. Dinopol, Grade 4, Kind Advisor. Ken Ninyo B. Imbudo, Grade 5, Yakal Advisor. Leorem Jade S. Abunas, Grade 6, Luna Advisor. Donna May A. Sinina, Learning Support Aid. Cecil Joy S. Rivera, Learning Support Aid. Crisel Mi A. Novicio, Learning Support Aid.
By the virtue of power vested on me as school head of Felicitas Lawa Panis Elementary School, pursuant to the mandate in Republic Act 9155 known as Governance of Basic Education Act of 2001, I, Mr. Eugene Eric L. Dinopol, have the honor to present to our Schools Division Superintendent Heldo G. Musqueda, CEO 6 of Sarangani Division, to his duly authorized representative Pasita A. Ramos, Principal 2, Maasim 1 District Head, the 4 boys and 3 girls, with a total of 7 candidates for graduation for the school year 2020-2021, who have satisfactorily completed the requirements prescribed in the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum, Bureau of Elementary Education, Department of Education. I certify further that they are entitled to receive their certificate of graduation.
My greetings of peace to everyone. By virtue of the power vested on me as duly authorized representative of the Schools Division Superintendent of Sarangani Division, Mr. Hildo G. Mosqueda, CEO 6, and upon the confirmation of your school head, Mr. Eugene Eric L. Dinopol, that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements for elementary pursuant to K-12 Basic Education Curriculum prescribed by the Bureau of Elementary Education, Department of Education. I, Pasita A. Ramos, Principal 2, Maasim 1 District Head, hereby confirm you graduates of Felicitas Lawa Panis Elementary School for school year 2020-2021. Thus, you are now entitled to receive the fruit of your endeavors, your certificate of graduation. Congratulations, Batch 2021, and God bless.
Presenting the graduates of Felicitas Lawa Panes Elementary School, Batch 2021. John Carl V. Marigmen, Rick Joy B. Nebres, Roger J. Paabay, Jeffrino A. Layahin Jr., Gladys N. Ibalye, Camille B. Layahin, Feby A. Sukin,
To all the graduates present in this virtual graduation ceremony, I commend you for finally reaching one of your goals, which is to be right at this wonderful moment. As graduates, bear in mind that learning is a continuous process, and it doesn't end right now. As you step another level of education, always make enough rooms for learning and improvements. For it has been said, do not see tomorrow with a dim light, for what lies beyond this day will be the highlight of your lives. despite of this pandemic. Finally, congratulations to you all for job well done. Good day, God bless and Godspeed.